With St. Peter's.
Good, Jerry? You got it? All right.
Sorry, Jerry.
Obviously a very exciting time for these guys. Shaheen, can you start with some comments about the game?
Yeah, first of all, I want to, take my hat off to Monmouth. Great program, great team, great coach. Got a lot of respect for King Rice. He's been like a big brother to me in this short time I've been here at St. Peter's. Always calling me. We always calling each other, bouncing things off each other. I thought he showed a class act by coming down, hugging us, and hugging my whole team before the game ended. So hats off to those guys. And just for us, man, it's crazy how these three guys are sitting up here. The twins and DB should be up here too. These guys brought St. Peter's back. They believed in me, believed in my vision, and then they kind of followed out the whole year. So I'm proud of them. I just want to say, for the record, I said it before, it's a shame that Casey Adelphia wasn't first team on MAC. The people who did it should be ashamed of themselves. But guess what? He got MVP, so who cares?
Right.
Okay, so let's start with the players first.
For all three of you, Casey in particular, because you came in with Shaheen in your first year together, to build the foundation for the last 3 years and to see it pay off, can you put this into words yet? Has it sunk in?
This moment is just surreal, to be able to come in with a coach and, do what we're supposed to do and execute how we execute, this moment is just awesome. I'm just lost of words right now, but to be up here with my brothers with this trophy is the best feeling in the world right now.
Doug, you came off the bench and scored 20 points. What's this like for you to perform like this on a stage this big, knowing what's at stake?
It feels great. My teammates did a great job of just putting me in the right spots and finding me. It was definitely not just one person winning this game. We won it as a team on the defensive end and the offensive end. The coaches did a great job of making the right play calls, having a great game plan to put us all in the situation where we could win the game.
And for any and all of the players, what's it like to play for Shaheen Holloway, and what's it like to win this for him? It's for everybody, obviously, at St. Peter's, but especially for him.
Well, it's honestly.
It ain't about me, Jerry. It's about them, man. It's about them. I get the question, and I love it, but I want this moment to be about them, Jerry.
Well, let me put it to you. Let me rephrase the question and put it to you this way. What did Shaheen tell you guys that enabled you to believe this was possible?
I mean, he just gave us this whole blueprint. We were going to be a defensive first team that was going to allow us to do what we wanted on offense and be able to execute. And we just listen to him. He's been everywhere that we want to be, so we just got to follow in his footsteps on what we got.
How about the other guys? How did Shaheen help you guys believe this was possible?
He always just tells us to believe in ourselves, take our time, believe in our teammates and, always be together. So that's what we try to do, give 110% always when we're on the floor. Even in our practice, we're just always trying to do the right thing. What happens off the court is always what happens on the court, is what Coach always preaches. So, we just always try to do the right thing and give 110% every time we do stuff.
Doug, it seems like so many times this season you've been in position to make clutch shots. Your role on this team, how have you embraced that and really grown into it?
I don't really think about it like that. It's just towards the end of the games, my coaches, again, do a great job putting us in a position where we could win the game, and my teammates do a great job of just finding me in open spots at times. But, yeah.
Can you take me through that last three?
Yeah, from what I can remember, memory's not that good, but from what I can remember, I saw Daryl making a great drive middle, got in the paint, my man helped down, and he found me in an open spot, and I just shot it with a lot of confidence, and it felt really good, and it went in.
Okay, and for the players, if you could follow this, MAC championship equals NCAA tournament equals blank for all of you in St. Peter's University.
I'm kind of lost, I'm sorry.
Repeat.
MAC championship equals NCAA tournament equals your emotions for St. Peter's University and for all of you.
That's what we do it for. We do it for the fans. We do it for, the students. We do it for the fans. We do it for the students. We bringing a trophy back to Jersey City, and that's what we really play for. So, for this moment to be here and for us to just work hard, the coaching staff works hard every single day, scouts, practices, up at crazy times of the day, and us just, buying and locking in to what we're doing, this is what we play for.
One more from me, if that's okay.
Go ahead, Jared.
KC, about the defense. If this team plays defense like it's capable of, what can you guys do in the NCAA tournament?
We're capable of many things, We just go out there, play defense, let our defense translate to offense, and when we're really locked in, we could beat anybody in the world.
Okay. Doug, go and answer that previous question about the NCAA tournament, what it means to you and to your school.
It's been a journey. We've had a lot of ups and downs throughout the season. It's definitely been a roller coaster, but I love to do it with my brothers, and this is just a family that we built, and it feels great to be able to have this opportunity to play in the NCAA tournament and see what we can do.
Okay, Matt.
Obviously, this opportunity is more than probably any of us could think of. Coming into the season, we knew we had a chance to do something big, and I'm just happy we were able to follow it through.
Okay, you want to say anything to your friends back on campus?
Bring the championship back to Jersey City.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, questions for Shaheen?
Shaheen, I'm watching your reaction to them talking about defense leads to offense. As a coach, as a leader, that's the hardest thing to get people to buy you. Offense is fun. Defense is hard.
Yeah.
Tell me what it's like to try and get them to buy into that defense-first mentality.
Well, first of all, I want to give all these guys a lot of credit. Everybody sacrificed something. We a team that played 10, 11 guys, double-figure minutes. A lot of people told me I was crazy to do that. It can't work with this day and age with these kids. And for the last couple of years, we was doing it, and we've been successful. And it's a credit to these guys. They sacrifice everything. They take my bull crap and practice. I'm always on them, preaching to them that, defense wins championships. And, this is it. We practice hard every day. We're not like a team that sometime the day before a game, teams practice, we go 3 hours. And because these guys understand, if you practice hard, the game is easy. And so far, that's how it's been for us.
Shah, when you took the job 4 years ago, you talked about doing it the right way and playing hard. The kids that you've got have certainly done that. How can you explain their maturation, especially over the last few weeks, locking down on defense and really seeing it through?
Well, it's a credit to these guys, right? In this day and age with transfer portal and everything, for these guys just take and believe in what I was doing here and what we could do here to stay was big. For Casey to come back and he did what he was supposed to do. He went out and he tested the market and he found out that coming back here was the best thing for him, and he go home with a championship, right? And so, but for us, I don't really get into I don't get too high. I'm not really that excited right now. Maybe later on tonight I will be, but right now I just want to make this for these young gentlemen so they can understand what it's all about, and it's all about family.
To follow that up, you mentioned their continuity and staying with you. How much more valuable has that become this season in light of all the movement? Well,
everything, right? Because, I know what I'm getting, right? So when Matt Lee was out for a month and a half, we struggled, because he's our leader. He's our general. Casey, came in out of shape a little bit. Once he got back in shape, I knew he was going to be good. And it's a shame that Doug Eder didn't get $6 million a year. I'm up here lobbying for my guys, but it's the facts. When you win 14 games in the league, you only get 2 guys on the tournament, on the teams. It's a little kick, and you know what. And these guys came out with a chip on their shoulder, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the way they carry themselves, not just on the court, off the court. This group got a 3.5 GPA. We don't talk about that a lot. So my thing is, if you handle your business off the court, you handle your business on the court.
Shah, you gave Shavar Reynolds a chance 5 years ago. What was it like for you to go up against him on the stage tonight, and what can you say about the career that he had?
Well, it's funny. I got a call from Miles Powell this morning, all right? And he was like, I haven't spoke to Miles in a minute. And he was like, you can't let Shavar beat you. Me and Shavar, we talking. We got some stuff going on. I'm proud of Shavar. Shavar earned everything he got. Nothing was given to him. Came in that Seahorn, earned it. King gave him a chance, put the ball in his hands, and Monmouth had a great season this year. A lot of it was because of him. So he earned everything.
And when you when you cut down the nets, you came down and said to your players, "It's time to get to work." What did you mean by that?
Casey could tell you what? Job's not what?
Job's not finished.
Job's not finished. We got work to do. I don't want to be one of those teams that just make it. I want to try and make a run in it. I think because of the way we play and how many guys we play, and you watch the NCAA tournament, if you get a good seed, anything can happen.
And one more thing for me. The totality of your career, Shah, how did your time at Seton Hall as a player and assistant prepare you for this moment?
It's funny, right? I remember taking the job, and everybody tell me that's a bad job, don't take it. And I said in my press conference, sometimes you just got to believe in yourself and bet on yourself. And that's what I did. I bet on myself. Every place I've been, that's what I always did as a player and as a coach. And everywhere I've been, I had success. Because to me, the blueprint is just hard work. That's why I try to stress to these guys all the time. Hard work, you can't run away from it. And that's who I am, that's what my team is.
Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. A lot of respect for what you've done. You showed a lot of class, a lot of hard work, and now you get to go to the NCAA tournament and represent the MAC and your school, your family, and friends. Congratulations.
Thank you. I want to say one thing. I want to give a shout out to Ryan Welling. He had all 3 scouts. I don't think Ryan slept in 3 days.
Yeah.
He's a head coach in Wayne. He's been with me from day one. I love him like a little brother, but I want to give a shout out to him. 3 straight scouts this guy had, and he's been up all night, and he had these guys prepared and ready.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Go get them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.